Well, welcome aboard Wild Goose Adventures. Thanks for coming along with me. Sure is appreciated. You remember last time we talked a lot about the Darche rooftop tent, and I've used that a lot and I've made some adaptations and it's been absolutely fantastic. Most of my travel is just getting from point A to point B, and I need the rooftop tent to go to get some sleep, to get a place to rest and recharge for the next day. I haven't had a lot of requirements really to sit under shade. However, with summer coming on, you can hear the crickets and cicadas, and it's getting hot. And when I do go away and I want to stop for a little while, shade is so important. So I've got myself a Darche 270 degree awning. They carry about 11 meters of covered area, which is fantastic. So not only in the sunshine, but also in the rain. But the first and most important thing I didn't want it on all the time. So I got these stacked racks, and which allows me to take the awning off and put it back on, and so I don't have to be driving around all the time with it. It's not that heavy, it's about 20 kilos, but it's 20 kilos and some stuff that I don't need. So let's sheet on, put it on and come and have a look. So here we are, the 270 awning is up. Next bit is to show you how easily it unfolds. When we unfold the cover, it's got 3 straps on it. We undo the straps and that's it. I might have to move the camera a bit. And I normally do the back bit first. I've got a bit of line which I keep just attached to it. They come with straps, but I just find a little light line does the job and is handy. And I normally use the clip that uses for the stairs for the rooftop tent. So that's the first bit. And there you have it, folks, freestanding and upright. As you can see, the little bit of clippage I've shown you, that it's going to stand upright and it's going to be fine. And I've had these peacocks standing on the roof and they handled it. The next thing I want to show you is the legs. Even though it's freestanding at 6'5", I can use the headroom. So I use the poles and just to make sure that I've got room inside. And just all the way around with these, they're already attached. Just lift them out. And clip them off. Now that's really good, and you think that's enough, but I've learned from experience that it's not the downforce that you've got to worry about, it's the lifting force from the updraft and the wind. So I'm going to go and put on the downward pegs. As you can see, they come with line to put the pegs in, put the straps down, and good substantial pegs, not flimsy ones. I've also taken the opportunity to get a little hammer. Let's put them in, shall we? Let's sheet on. Okay, so that's secured now. Pegs in the ground, lines attached, it can't blow away at all. The other thing that it has, I should mention at this point that the whole outside of it has a 100mm flap, and that flap has a zipper on the inside, which means if you want to buy the drop down sides, they just zip straight on, and like everything Darche, I can really vouch for the zips themselves, they are fantastic. The other side that it has, you'll see that there's a little bit of give inside the middle between the poles, and they've given you extra stretches so that if it's going to rain, you can add a second point here and you can put that in as well, and that will stop it pooling, so the water will run straight down in here. The nice thing about the 270 awning means that I can open the boot and everything stays dry because we've got plenty of coverage. This last little flap I've turned around, but it's easily removable and you can make it wider. I just like the idea that I can, by doing this, I can keep some protection in the front passenger side if I open that in bad weather. The lights come already in the aluminium extruded frames, which is just fantastic. You could probably buy the lights, but having coming with them is just an unreal thing. The light connector is already attached as well. You can use several things, but I just use a power pack and just attach that and slide this back in here, and it's just out of the way. The leads themselves come pre-prepared and at the right designated lengths. If I've done this right, comes with a switch. We've got the white lights, got the orange lights that can be mosquito proof. So there you have it, it's just all set up and ready to go. Let's go and into unpacking. Now the biggest complaint I've heard about the Darche 270 awning is the packing up. And I've seen people that just have not been able to pack it up. But if you follow this and you take some care, you'll find that you'll have no troubles. I take the front ones first, front bars, and I pack them up. Once they're in, I then fold up the back ones. And I just leave this, why this is handy, leave it a light line that I tie it with, and I just leave it in the straps themselves. Pay attention to the canvas. Make sure you lift it make sure they're all nice and tight. And then you just zip it up. And there you have it, the 270 awning done and dusted. Hope you've liked this, hope it's been helpful. If it has, then hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, with Wild Goose Adventures, smooth sailing.